All right, Malachi, thank you for that. Those heavy rains are affecting the BMW Charity Pro-Am golf tournament in Greenville.
The Web.com tour is at 2 Greenville County golf courses and pairs pro golfers with amateurs and celebrities. And 7 News' Jennifer Martin is live at Thornblade Country Club with an update. Jennifer?
Hi. Yes, so day 2 is very different than day 1. Yesterday we saw just a little bit of rain, but it didn't affect the tournament in any way as far as scheduling goes. Today, players were barely even able to get through their first hole at 7 a.m. before officials had to call for a rain delay, and that's because a lot of the course at both locations, both golf country clubs, were covered with a lot of rain, inches and inches of rain, and so they were on delay until about 10 a.m. and since then it's been on and off, with Web.com's meteorologist calling the shots, making sure there's not any lightning nearby. That's their main concern, and both of the schedules at both courses have to be within 45 minutes of each other, so it was very frustrating. You know, it would be clear at one course and the other was rainy, so they'd have to coordinate there. But fans are still eager to see those 18 celebrities that are here at the tournament, and we caught up with Olympic curling gold medalist Matt Hamilton, who's easy to spot on the course in his brightly colored USA outfit.
Hope to be a good inspiration, a good role model, and maybe make them think that, you know, anything is possible, because I'm just a normal guy from Wisconsin, and these are just normal kids here from South Carolina. So, you know, anyone can achieve anything if you give yourself enough time and effort at it.
And Jennifer, I have to let our viewers know that the rain's affected us too. If they look at you right now, that shot is because of the rain and then the warmth. I know our photographer had to use a hair dryer to try to help with that. Has the rain also affected the tournament as far as the just the feeling there?
Yeah, so earlier fans were still willing to brave the storm. They were in all of their rain gear. Right now there's a crowd next to me. They've been cheering as some of the golfers have been playing below us. But in general, I think the fans who are diehard fans of these celebrities and of golf are willing to brave the storms, and I think they will throughout the weekend. But you know, when it's sunny like this, it's hard not to come out here and enjoy the tournament. And I talked to the tournament director too, and he said it's too early to tell how attendance will be affected, but he does think that the charity aspect of it will be okay, since a lot of the funding does come from the volunteer fees. Diane?
Glad to hear that. Well, let's learn a little bit more about this Charity Pro-Am.
In its 27th year, the BMW Charity Pro-Am is still drawing fans eager to spot stars like MLB catcher Pudge Rodriguez and Duck Dynasty's Willie Robertson, who has a new show in the works.
Trying to, you know, get people to work together and, you know, with a positive message and continue with what Duck Dynasty was.
This year, there are 18 celebrities teamed up with pro golfers, including Super Bowl champion Brett Favre, who remembers visiting Clemson's training camp last year.
Dabo showed me around, spoke to the team, never got my check for the inspirational speech that I gave him.
Southern Charm star Shep Rose is back again.
I like Greenville. I had a friend who fell into the fountain in front of the Westin Hotel, so we're kind of cutting a wide swath through Greenville.
Along with comedian Larry the Cable Guy.
They don't have me here for my golf, they have me here to class it up a little bit.
He visited one of the benefiting charities earlier this week, Prisma Health's Children's Hospital, which he says was a highlight.
One little girl was so cute, and her mama goes, "Hey, that's Mater from Cars." And she kind of looked at me, and I go, "Just like Tomato without the tuh." And she's like...
Organizers say it's those kind of interactions that are making such an impact in our community.
This brings some great attention to the quality of life that we have in the upstate, and that we're a very giving community.
In Greenville, Jennifer Martin, 7 News.
Those are great guys, aren't they? Of course, we'll be continuing our coverage of the tournament later in the show in sports, and we'll have much more on the festivities and the competition as the Pro-Am continues.